Everybody knows except for you. You're the only one that doesn't know. Hi, this is Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com. I'm the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series. Over at Shadow Anyone, you can pick that information up and learn stuff. Lots of free resources there, 350 plus articles and videos about private investigations, process serving, security industry. Look, the fact that everybody knows and you don't know is not necessarily a bad thing. Specifically, what I'm talking about here are criminal events that happen in a neighborhood. You know, everybody knows who robbed that corner store. Everybody knows who shot up that house. Everybody knows who's selling dope. The fact that you don't know, and don't feel bad, maybe the police don't know either, but the fact that you don't know is not a huge problem at the beginning. That's why you're brought in to work the case. Find comfort in the fact that maybe not everybody knows, but plenty of people know. And those who don't have direct knowledge heard something and they can move you a little bit closer. You can be concerned initially starting out with, this is hearsay, that doesn't help me in court. Yeah, but it can put your investigation in the right direction. You can investigate, pull on strings, follow leads of things that might not initially hold up in court because you heard someone say that someone said something. Well, you start to do some interviews down that line, and the next thing you know, you're talking to somebody who can testify or can give you evidence that's going to hold up in court. So this is good news for you on two counts. One, the fact that everyone knows or a lot of people know means there's a greater chance that you're going to be able to get the information you need, but you're probably going to have to do it in a case like that, the type of thing I'm describing here. You're probably going to have to do it through an interviewing people. Number two, this is good news for you if you can develop those interview skills. I talk about them in some of my training. I got lots of videos here about it. If you're willing to go out and do interviews, that gives you a real leg up on the quote unquote competition private investigators. And I don't know that we really are in competition with each other, to be honest with you. There's a lot of business out there. But if you're willing and able to go out and do interviews and build up your interview skills, then that's going to be a niche or an area that you can work in that a lot of people struggle with, especially in the 21st century. Lots of investigators just like to sit behind their computer and tap on keys. And they are definitely not your competition if you're willing to take the cases that require you to leave the office and go do kind of some more traditional private investigator work, be that interviews or surveillance or process serving to kind of make ends meet in the meantime until you get your business up and running. So take advantage of the fact that you have interview skills. If you need to build those up, there's plenty of places to learn them. I teach different tricks and different trainings that I have. Even some of my books, my little cheap little ebooks even have some interview tricks and tips in them. One thing I will say, go with the personality that you have. Don't necessarily imitate something you see, certainly not on TV. That stuff may be based on a kernel of truth, but there's so much finesse in the real world. Don't think television is the way things actually work. But even if you know an investigator, if they have a style that works for them, understand that it may not work for you. I will never be able to pull off the tough guy thing. I will never be able to be intimidating or kind of menacing. A, I don't think that works really great. B, I don't want to do that to somebody. It's not my style. B, even if I were to try to pretend, I think it would be pretty transparent that I'm just not that guy. I like to use humor. I joke around a little bit, and I like to play dumb. I will listen to people talk. Even when I hear them say something that I know is a lie or incorrect, I'll let it slide. Maybe for quite a while. Maybe I'll circle back and question them about it. And I might not even do it with a very aggressive or confrontational style. I might flip through my notebook and say, you said over there on Elm Street, and really it was over on Main Street or whatever it might be. So find the style that works for you. Learn some techniques that work in the real world, and begin to practice those skills so that you have a marketable thing that when everybody knows, you can be one of the investigators that's able to find out when others hit a brick wall. In the meantime, this is Larry K with shadowanyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.